Thank you for your interest in our Hershy Way Evening Classic Swing. Today we'll be going over instructions for assembling your swing for your outdoor enjoyment. It's important to assemble your swing on a flat surface that will not cause scratches or other damage to your swing. After removing the parts from the box, carefully lay them out in preparation for assembly. Next, we will remove the chain and hardware from the box. The hardware for this swing includes two 3-inch carriage bolts and flange nuts for the back of the arm, 8 2-inch carriage bolts and flange nuts for the seat and back assembly, lock nuts for the chain, 2 2.5-inch bolts with flange nuts for the arm bottom and chain. You will also need a hammer and a 1/2-inch box wrench for assembly. Now, you are ready to assemble your swing. First, we will need two 2.5-inch carriage bolts. Place these on both sides of the seat towards the front. Use the hammer to carefully tap the carriage bolts into the frame. Repeat the same process for the other side. Next, carefully slide the back into the seat. Use the 2-inch carriage bolts to connect the seat with the back. Again, use the hammer to gently tap the carriage bolts into the wood frame. Repeat the same process on the other side. Use the flange nuts to secure the bolts. These nuts should only be hand tightened for now. We will use the box wrench later to tighten them more. Next, we will be using a 3-inch carriage bolt to fasten the arm to the seat and back. Slide the front of the arm into the 2.5-inch carriage bolt that we placed earlier. Use the hammer again to tap the carriage bolt into the wood. This will hold it in place while we secure it with our flange nut. Use another flange nut to fasten the front as well. Now that the arm is assembled, it's time to install the chain. Use a 2-inch carriage bolt. Again, use the hammer to gently tap the carriage bolt into the wood frame. Use another flange nut to secure it. Next, we will repeat the same process for the other side of the swing. Now, let's use our 1/2" box wrench to securely tighten each one of the flange nuts on the swing. Next, we will be installing a chain on both sides of your swing, which is included in your package. Note that each chain has a long side and a short side, which is connected with a safety snap. Connect the short side of the chain to the back of the swing and the long side to the front. Use 2 lock nuts to secure the chain on both sides. Next, use the 1/2" box wrench to securely tighten the lock nuts. Repeat the same steps to install the chain on the other side of the swing. Remember, the short side of the chain goes in the back and the long side in the front. The safety snap can be adjusted later to change the pitch of the swing. Our porch swing is now assembled and ready to be taken outside. Thank you for choosing our Evening Classic swing. Now, relax and enjoy. And thank you for choosing Hershy Way Outdoor Furniture.